tech companies are moving in, and their massive power needs could come at a cost to you and the environment. We've told you about plans and pushback for new data centers across the area. But even if you don't live in these communities, it could still cost you. WR's Liz McLaughlin looks into who's paying the price and what it could mean for your future.
These centers are unlike anything the grid has seen before. Each can use as much power as a small city. Now there's growing concern about how to meet that demand, who covers the cost, and what it means for the climate.
From Tarboro to Apex, proposed data centers have sparked pushback. The question isn't just where they're built, but how North Carolina will power them.
I mean, these are very large facilities.
I spoke with NC State professor Harrison Fell about the broader question: who pays for the enormous amount of electricity these facilities need?
Anytime there's an increase in demand, then eventually there will be an increase in price.
A new state law, Senate Bill 266, not only scrapped Duke Energy's 2030 carbon deadline, but also changed how utilities assign costs, shifting more of the burden from big industrial users to households. One analysis by EQ Research found residential customers could cover nearly half of the cost of Duke's purchased power, even though they only use about 40%. That's projected to raise household bills by $87 million each year.
Right now, it's a pretty opaque process when these data centers negotiate with Duke or with other large utilities. So I think there's a real need for greater transparency there.
And the scale is staggering. A single 300-megawatt data center can use as much electricity as tens of thousands of homes, forcing utilities to consider new plants and transmission lines.
Some of the risks are that we build a lot of fossil fuel resources to serve demand, either that exists or does not come to pass. And so that's bad for localized air pollution. It's bad for the climate.
This debate is far from over. A proposal called the Ratepayer Protection Act is still under review at the General Assembly. It would put more of the costs on data centers themselves and create a commission to study their long-term impact.
All right, Liz. Researchers say these data centers could still drive clean energy growth if they are required to invest in renewables or they cut back during peak demand.